That's what this is all about, right? Hey, yo, what's up? Keep it real, son.
It's not working.
Let me see. No, it doesn't say your
See, look, it says, what does that mean?
Configured file output is invalid. Please check your settings. And let's go. Click OK. Let's check your settings. Let's see. Output. And let's click stream. Let's click stream. Huh.
Hold on, it said output though. So these are all fine, right?
Yeah, that should be fine. Wait, let's click rate control.
Where? Oh.
Hold on. Can you stream again and let's see what, I'm going to Google the error. What does the error say?
That's what this is all about, right?
She must belong to San Francisco. She must have lost her way. First in the culture of Pancho and Cisco, one California day. She says she believes in a Robin Hood and brotherhood and colors of green and gray. And all you can do is laugh at her. Doesn't anybody know how to parade?
Hey, yo, what's up? Keep it real, son. Yeah. That's what this is all about, right? Hey, yo, what's up? Keep it real, son. Yeah. That's what this is all about, right? Hey, yo, what's up? Keep it real, son. Yeah. That's what this is all about, right?
Hi guys. Oh my gosh. All right. Of course, right when I can you guys hear me? I want to do a mic check real quick. Can someone drop it in the chat if my mic is working? Because I'm notorious for not having my mic on. And I need to turn my notifications off. How do I? This is my life. I need to, how do I? All right, you know what? We're just going to have to like go with it. Is my mic okay? Somebody? Let me know. Do I need to adjust it? All right, Cool. As long as you guys can hear me, we are good. Wow, it's been so long. We're gonna like give a few more minutes for people to like kind of jump on as well. My chat is not showing up. Fuck. I know, I just realized that. What the? Okay. We're having tons of difficulty. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, okay, so just so you guys know, this is a one-person production, so forgive me. My chat is not showing up. This is going to be bad for anybody that's going to watch this after. If you guys are watching this after the live, then you can speed forward and skip forward. I don't know. A few minutes because I'm clearly having technical difficulties. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix the chat though. I'm assuming it's on Streamlabs, but hi guys, welcome back. Thank you, Mr. Santos, for welcoming me back to streaming. If you guys have never watched me live stream before, I used to do it on Twitch, but now I'm doing it on YouTube because Twitch fucked me over. So it's fine. I'd rather be here on YouTube anyway because a lot of you guys are here already. But okay, I'm glad that not a lot of people are on, so I can maybe try to figure this out. But I feel really bad that, of course, I'm having these technical difficulties. Chat box. Where's my chat box, you guys? I mean, does it matter? You guys can see the chat, right? I just really wanted this for when I archived my videos and for people who watch it after. But I guess you guys can see the chat anyway. We might just have to live without the chat for this first live stream back. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Unless someone has a solution. Mr. Santos, do you have a solution? Probably not because you're not here. But we're back. I'm so excited to be back. I had quite a few requests to live stream again. I used to do this, if you guys are new, welcome. But I used to do this every Thursday in the summer. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. Hi, V Nguyen. What's up? Thanks for joining. If you guys could give me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. It helps with the algorithm for my channel. So please, please, please give a thumbs up for the video. Oh wait, now the chat's working. That's so weird. Is this just really delayed? Okay, I don't know. Well, the chat's working now. This is so weird. Maybe it's just laggy. I'm not sure. But hey, vlog this, what's up? First time to your live stream. Welcome to my live stream. I know a lot of you guys have not joined my live stream because I used to do them on Twitch, and I totally get how like jumping platforms is like a hassle, so I totally get it. So I'm glad I can be here on YouTube. Vlog this is also from Philly. Maniunk, what's up? Give them a follow. Philly's in the house. Anybody else, if you want to say hi, say what's up. Please don't let me just sit here and talk to myself. I would really appreciate it. But that's also the story of my life, sitting here talking to myself. Okay. That's so weird. I don't understand the chat box. Anyway, so we are here, as you guys can see by my layout of the live stream. This is a celebration for Lunar New Year. And I really just wanted to, you know, take some time out and just appreciate this holiday. I grew up celebrating it, so it means a lot to me. And I know there's a lot of people out there who do celebrate Lunar New Year, so Happy New Year. If you guys didn't know, I am half Vietnamese, so I did celebrate it growing up. Should I make this? Anyway, sorry, I'm like looking at the lighting. But hi, Sworn Sister, what's up? Excited to see you do live streaming again. I know, everybody was like telling me to start live streaming again. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's bring it back. Okay. People need to stop texting me because like, I'm getting really distracted. I'm just not going to look at my phone until I need to. But welcome. I'm really excited to be here. I usually typically stream for like an hour and a half if you guys are curious. You guys can see the topics right here on the screen, and we're gonna kind of just like go through it. If you have any questions as I go through the topics and as I talk, please feel free Oh gosh. Okay, these notifications. Please feel free to ask questions and then I'll just answer them as I go. Vlog this is asking, what do you normally do to celebrate? So growing up, my whole entire family would typically be around. Now that we're older, we're kind of on our own. So, but growing up, we would have these huge like New Year parties and celebrations, and like the whole entire community would like come together and we would party, we would gamble, we had shows. Like I remember growing up, I think Mr. Santos has been to a few of them. We had like a fashion show. We had a dance that I choreographed. This was like back in the day when I was in high school. Yeah, high school. Like middle school to high school. It would be like a bunch of my girlfriends and we would like dress up in like the Vietnamese traditional dress, and I would choreograph like dances and stuff like that. So it was really fun. And then obviously we eat certain, you know, holiday food, and we also got red envelopes, which I have a few here. So when I grew up, I called them lisi. So you put money in there, and we usually get them growing up as children. Now that I am older, I give these now. I don't receive them anymore. So I don't receive red envelopes anymore, unfortunately, but I do give them to my younger cousins, siblings, whatever it might be, depending on if we celebrate. So that's kind of what we did growing up. Now, honestly, we just eat food and I give kids money. But I'm half Vietnamese, so I don't celebrate it as hardcore as maybe like somebody else or like a Chinese person. So yeah, we keep it pretty low key, and my immediate family is really small, so it's fine. Mr. Santos, someone say gamble. Yes, I know you like to gamble. Yeah, so it was really fun. If anybody else wants to say hi, again, if you guys could give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Helps with the algorithm. I said this already, but I'm just saying it again. But yeah, so that's kind of why I have this like black and red layout going on. Also, just so you guys are aware, I was hoping to have my new camera by now, and I don't, as you can see. So I'm still using my iMac computer as my camera just for live streaming, because my filming camera can't live stream, or like I can't connect it to my computer. So hopefully I will get my new camera soon, within the next few months. I don't know. Hopefully I get it soon though, and we'll have better quality video. Hopefully my audio is on point though, because my mic is pretty fucking fire. So hopefully my audio is good. It's a cute layout. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to do it up with the red because it's very Lunar New Year. Kim V, hey, what's up? She's asking, what are you mixed with? I had no clue you were only half Viet. So my father is Vietnamese, so I'm half Vietnamese, and then my mother is Thai and Laotian. So Vietnamese, Thai, and Laotian. So that's my mixture. Yeah, my last name is Phan, so everybody just assumes that I'm 100% Vietnamese, but I'm only half. Thank you, Vlog This, for confirming that my audio is on point. Thank you so much. But yeah, video quality will improve. I promise. I'm working on it. I just had to spend money like elsewhere and into like the business and like all this other stuff. So you guys were put on the back burner when it comes to live streaming camera, okay? Like the fact that I have to get a whole other camera for live streaming is like, I wish I would have known this before I bought my other camera, but here we are, so it's okay. Yeah, so again, anybody that's just joining now, if you want to drop any questions while we go through the live stream, then feel free, jump in the chat. Yeah, I got a text that someone's having difficulty with signing into the chat. I wish I could help you. I don't know. Alicia Miller, hey, what's up, girl? So Alicia was watching me when I was over at Twitch. So thank you for tuning in. She says, excited to see you do live streaming again. Thanks. I'm really excited to be back. So yeah, vlog this. What is your lipstick shade today? So I did not bring the lip liner. So just really quick, I'm sorry for all the men that's watching, but I'm just going to do a quick like makeup, let people know what I'm wearing. But this is Makeup Forever. Wherever, no, I lied. I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. This is not Makeup Forever. This is Milani number 9 lip liner, lined, filled in completely, and you can get it at the drugstore for like $4. It's great. And then I have this lip gloss on. So it's by NYX, NYX. It's the Butter Gloss, and this is in the color Madeline. It's such a good nude. I'll put a little more on. And I should have turned my ring light on a little brighter, but it's fine. So that's what I have on my lips, if you guys were curious. Milani number 9, and then NYX Butter Gloss and Madeline. I was actually really nervous doing this live stream again because I haven't done this in over 6 months. So, hey Wasabi, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. NYX is awesome and affordable. It really is. It's great. And for people just tuning in, I apologize. My chat box on the screen is not working well. I don't know why, but anyway. So I was really nervous just like starting the stream. So I do have a drink here with me. And if you know me well, I don't drink during the week. I don't drink like that. So yeah. Mr. Santos, I have an extra webcam if you want to try it out. Yeah. Why didn't you let me know before? It's fine. Chat box is laggy. I know. I'm like, I have 2 screens up and like it's laggy. It's all laggy. I'm sorry. Wasabi asks, why were you nervous? I haven't done this in a while. I know I typically talk to the camera. I talk to you guys all the time and it's pretty normal for me, but I haven't live streamed in a while. So cheers. I don't know who else is drinking, but cheers. If you guys are wondering, this is whiskey. It's neat because I have nothing to mix with. And if you guys are wondering which one, because I don't just drink any whiskey or bourbon neat. No. I think most of them are kind of gross. But this one is my favorite. If you guys want a nice... This is not a part of the topics. I'm sorry. I'm just chatting with you guys because it's been a minute. But if you guys want a nice bourbon or whiskey to give maybe for Valentine's Day or as a gift to someone that likes bourbon and whiskey... This is so good. If you go to, it's called Eagle Rare. If you go to any like liquor store or something like that, it will not be on the shelves can't talk. It will not be on the shelves most likely. So you have to ask them and they have it in the back because it's like exclusive. I don't know. I used to date this guy that was a collector and this was my favorite one that is affordable to drink neat. It's really good. I think it's about $50 or $60 a bottle. And I say affordable, I mean, it's good. Okay? It's good. But that's what I'm drinking. So, oh my gosh, we have so many more people in the chat. Hi guys. Welcome. Alicia, cheers. Paulita, hi. Welcome. She goes, I can't drink liquor. I get it. It's not for everyone. I mean, I don't drink like that either. So I was just nervous. So I needed to like calm my nerves. Yes, I have it neat. So I just don't have anything to mix it with. Cause all I drink is water. I don't keep soda. I don't keep iced tea. I don't keep any of that in my apartment. Cause I don't drink that. I just drink water and then there's like straight liquor. That's literally my life. But yeah, how are you guys? I want to know, how are you doing? If you guys are watching and you want to say hi, leave a comment in the chat. I would love to say hi to you. I just want to see who's on. Paulita, that means straight. Yes, it's straight. There's nothing mixed, in it. I literally just poured it from the bottle, put it in my mouth. All right. Well, okay. Sorry. I'm like trying to fix this chat, but I think we're just going to have to forego the chat at this point. But yeah, so if you guys again are just tuning in and you guys are new to my stream, I know a lot of you guys on YouTube have not been to my Twitch streams. This is kind of how I set them up. This is done again just for New Year's, the Lunar New Year. But I typically have like 1 to 4 topics that I go through, and then they'll just be like micro topics within each topic. And you guys can see today we're talking about some current events. I typically go through like what's happening politically, not too much, you know, I don't like to get too political, but I do like to address certain things that I think that are important or that I think that you guys would be interested in knowing. So I'll do that. So for example, we're going to go through a little bit of like what's happening with like the stimulus bill and stuff like that. And then the main topic we're going to talk about is the recent attack on Asian Americans, which it's not like a happy topic. I know, I'm sorry, but I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I didn't address it, especially since it's Lunar New Year. So please bear with me through that segment of the stream because I just feel like I have to, like, you know, in the summer when the BLM stuff was going on, the riots, the protests, all of it, like I spent a long time on those topics as well. So I'm just bringing light to things that might not be so joyful, but I think that are important. Oh my gosh, I need to like catch up with the chat. No on the rocks. No, I could have watered it down a little with like some ice, but too late. We're here already. Water is better for you. I had to stop drinking fruit juice. Yeah, all my life I just drank water. Plus, calorie wise, like I'd rather eat my calories than drink my calories. So that's why I drink water. Paulita, I drink sodas. Big Reds are my fave. I hear ya. I mean, soda is addictive. Trying to get healthier. Ginger ale. I love ginger ale, actually. If I'm drinking a soda, I like the clear ones or like the light colored ones. I like Sprite and like ginger ale. That I can do. Wasabi, Jerlyn streams are the best. I always tune in. Thanks so much. Thank you for tuning in when I was on Twitch. I really appreciate it because I know the transition from like YouTube to Twitch is like annoying. So I'm so thankful for those who did make a Twitch account just to chat. Appreciate you. Let's see. Winifred Chan, I'm glad you're talking about the recent attacks. Yeah, again, it's Lunar New Year, and I just feel I have to say something, bring awareness to the topic. So we will be getting into that a little bit deeper in a second. I want to get through, like, I don't want to, like, ignore any of you guys. So this stream might go longer than I expected because I usually time out my topics for an hour and a half, but it's my first stream back, so we might go longer. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Happy New Year, Gigi. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Back with streaming. Steve, what's up, Steve? Well, this is different than Twitch. Where are the emotes? So, Steve is DJ Transit. If you guys are not familiar, he's DJ Transit on Instagram. On Twitch, I listen to him all the time when he streams, and yeah, I don't know, it's a lot different than Twitch. Sorry, Steve. Club Nan, hi. Hello. I have no clue about Twitch. Yeah, I don't even do TikTok. Now, TikTok I can get down with. I like TikTok. I know a lot of people don't, but all right, cool. Awesome. All right, you guys, let's kind of like jump right into it because, yeah, if you guys want to say hi or anything, leave it in the chat and I will get to you. So let's just kind of jump right in because it's already been, how long have I been streaming for? 25 minutes already. So let's pick this up. So again, I typically go through some current events and just like things happening that, I'm going to be totally honest, I typically don't watch the news like that. I feel like the news is very negative but I think it is important to know kind of what's going on, which is kind of why I like to bring that to the stream. You know, I do want this to be lighthearted and very fun, but I also want it to be slightly educational, or, you know, hopefully you learned something that you didn't know before. And I just want to bring awareness to certain things if you guys are curious. So that's kind of like what I'm doing here, if you guys didn't know. All right, so this week was actually a big week in like the political world, I guess you could say. Again, I'm not going to talk too long about politics, but just a few things to have on your mind. But this week, the impeachment trial started. Did you guys watch any of that? Are you guys following that? Again, I don't watch too much of the news, but I know enough that the impeachment trial started this week. It's a hot mess. Oh, wait. I should have been like, you guys, we have a new president, new vice president. I think you guys already knew that, but the last time I streamed, we were talking about the election. So we have a new president, guys. But anyway, the impeachment trial started this week, and it's been kind of a hot mess. And if you guys are not familiar, it's the impeachment of Donald Trump, and you know, he's going to argue his case and all of that. So again, I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm curious to see what you guys think, but I personally think, and I think most people will agree with me, that the whole thing is probably going to end in an acquittal. So, which means he's most likely not going to be charged for everything that he's convicted of. But you know, it is what it is. I think going through the process is really important, just as important in itself, because it is a part of history. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be charged for any of it. I don't think it's going to really go anywhere, but it does send a message. And I think at this point, that's what we're going to have to take. But yeah, so that happened. And the reason that I think it's not going to happen, or it's going to end in an acquittal, is because they need 17 Republicans to be on board to convict. And I think right now they only have like 6. So I don't see, you know, all of them just like changing their mind and like, let's convict Donald Trump. I don't think it's going to happen. So that's why I say that. But if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. Vlog this says, that's what I've been saying. I think he's going to be let off the hook. Yeah, I think so too. But in the same sense, you know, at least they're going through with all of it. He's being dragged through it, and it's sending some sort of message. I don't know. At this point, what can we do, right? Okay, what else happened this week? Oh, so also a little bit better news, I guess. The first draft of the $1.9 trillion stimulus bill came out, I think, on Monday. It was earlier this week. The first draft of it came out, and it had like everything from, hi Craig, welcome. It's Craig's first time tuning into my stream. So anyway, the $1.9 trillion stimulus bill, the first draft came out earlier this week, and obviously it's an extensive bill. It's very important at the same time because it's the first stimulus bill that Biden's putting out there. But it has everything from like unemployment extension, like the benefits. It has like the reopening of schools. The next stimulus check is a part of it. There's so many things that are a part of it. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of them right now. But yeah, unemployment, if you guys didn't know, in this first draft, they are asking for an extra $400 a week to the people who are unemployed, all the way until I think August 9th. So we'll see what happens. Again, things can change because this is just the first draft, but I think it's really hopeful for the people who are on unemployment. If you're on unemployment and you've been kind of stressing out, that's what they're hoping for. $400 extra a week. Fingers crossed. So also reopening of schools. The last that I heard, I think Biden wants to open schools like one day a week. or like in person. I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm not in education, so I don't have a lot of information on that, and I don't know enough to speak further on it, so I'm not going to. And then obviously what everybody is hoping for is the stimulus check. So $1,400 stimulus checks should be going out. I think that they're pretty set on that number, but if you guys were curious, it's also like $1,400 for each dependent as well, whether it's a child dependent or like an elderly person that you have as a dependent. And what's also good is that the stipulations are the same. So they were talking about lowering the income, like how much you make to be qualified for it. So they were going to lower it to like $50K. I think before it was like if you make $75K or less as a single person, or if combined income of like a couple or a husband and wife, or a couple, whatever, of $150K, then you would qualify. They try to lower all of that, and hopefully they keep it, just because I feel like the more people that get it, the better. But that's just my opinion. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's the first draft, but I'm pretty sure they're going to keep it that way when it comes to like the thresholds of if you qualify. Also, I did just learn recently, again, just letting you guys know in case you guys are curious, or if you guys need to do something to act on it, but for this next stimulus check, they're going to go off your 2020 tax return. And if you don't file them in time, then they're going to go off your 2019 tax return for this next stimulus check. So, for example, if you like made so much money in 2019 that was above 75K, and now 2020 you lost your job and you don't make anything, you need to file your taxes now or soon so you can qualify. But if you made more money, less money in 2019 and you make more money now, just wait to file your taxes. I'm just saying. Let's see. Vlog This says $1,400. We might get another check. Yep. Club Nan says, I believe Trump has issues with the state of New York as well, aside from the impeachment. So yeah, I mean, Donald Trump is like, I don't know. I feel like he has like a target on his back for so many things. So we'll let him ride out. Let's see. Yep, they're going to stick with the 75K qualifications. Absolutely. So fingers crossed, nothing changes in that sense, but it's the first draft, so I'm sure something will change. What else? Oh, also, again, I'm saying this because it pertains to me, and I'm sure it pertains to a lot of you guys. Also, if you're new, my eye waters all the time, so if you see me just like wipe my eye away, it's because I'm tearing up. Anyway, another thing that I found really interesting was that Biden is trying to use executive action to cancel student loan debt. And for me, that is everything. That is the only debt I have. And I know everything, like, it's on forbearance right now, so it's like deferred. So no one's like paying their student loans, but it would just be so amazing if all of my student loans went away. Like, that's all I want. I just want somebody to just like get rid of my student loans and I am good, because it's the only debt I have. But yeah, he is trying or looking to cancel student loan debt. I believe he already spoke out about doing 10K, which 10K is not that much for most people. I mean, I'll take it, but I think like the more progressive Democrats are rooting for 50K when it comes to like student loans and forgiving. So hopefully we get like closer to that 50K mark, because I mean, yeah, I'm just fingers crossed, because I still have student loans and I'm going to be 30 this year, you guys. And I did go to, I got my bachelor's. So like, imagine people with like grad school and all of that. So I know a lot of people that still have student loan debt. So fingers crossed, but I thought that was really interesting. So hopefully we see something come out of that that's like more beneficial to us. Really excited. And then just really quick, the last thing I'm going to go over, like more like current events, COVID-19 political stuff wise. Okay, so the CDC recommendation right now, I'm not doing this. Let me know in the chat if you are doing this, because I'm not doing this. CDC recommends double masking. So they recommend a cloth mask and then the medical mask on top. Are you guys doing that? Because I'm not doing that. Anybody doing it? Anybody? I don't know. I'm not, and I mean, I guess I should start. That's what they recommend, but obviously it's for more protection. It's all of that, obviously. But even like the people I see around, my friends, everybody's still wearing one mask. So are you guys wearing two masks yet? Like, is it to that point? I feel like we should have done two masks like months ago. But now they're recommending a cloth mask and then a medical mask as well. Double masking, not doing that. Yeah, I mean, live your life. I don't know. It is a lot. I think double mask at the gym is going to be really hard, but I don't know. I'm just going to do it, I guess. Winifred says she's not double masking yet. Tissue Box, hi, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. Says no, and I really don't care, to be honest. Fair. Kim V, I got my second dose today. Look, oh, right. So we have somebody that's vaccinated already. I love that. I'm ready to get my vaccination. I'm here for it. I know everybody has different opinions, and that's perfectly fine, but like, I'm here for it. Okay. All right. So that's kind of like just what I really wanted to go over quickly, because it's just good to know a little bit, right? Again, I don't like dive in to the news every single day. I know some people do. That's just not my truth. That's not, it can be really negative. So I just, here and there, a little sprinkle of news for you. Okay. Very light. That's what we're going for here. So Alicia says, I'm wearing two masks when going out, taking every precaution. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I get why you're doing it. So I totally understand. And I think it just depends on the situation I'm in, but two masks. Here we are. Okay. So I never know how to like roll into the next topic. If you've watched my live stream before, I just am very awkward. So bear with me. But I think it's really important to talk about this stuff. I'm bringing up my Instagram because I saved a bunch of posts. Also, I saved screenshotted a bunch of articles. So if I'm looking down, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my phone. Just because, I mean, and I'm going to tell you my experience with it as well. So we're just going to get into it. I'm just going to jump right into it because I don't know how else to like transition. But if you guys have been living under a rock, then you guys wouldn't know that recently there have been a spike in attacks on Asian Americans. So, you know, it's nothing new, if I'm being honest. I personally think the attack on Asian Americans and even just like the hate towards Asians started like last February. And I experienced a little bit probably around March personally. I know my cousin, who at the time was a student in Philadelphia, she went to a university here in the city. She had a article written about her and her experience. It was the Inquirer, so they interviewed her and her experience. And that was in February, like beginning of February. So apparently she was on, I don't think she's watching. I don't know if you are, Roz. What's up, Roz, if you're watching? But I'm telling you your story or your article. but she was on the subway. I think she was coming home from class, or I don't know, she was going somewhere. And this was right when, I guess, it came out in the news that COVID was a thing, that it came from China and like all that stuff. So she was on the subway and she said I think it was only her and then one other person. And she said it was the most uncomfortable situation. She said she felt off. He just kept staring at her. And again, I don't think this is anything that's new. And I think now it's just starting to come to light. It's kind of like the whole thing with, the BLM thing. Like, Black people have been like suffering through a lot more than we ever knew. And then, over the summer, it just really came to light. And I think that's kind of what's happening now for Asian Americans. But this whole pandemic has been rough in that sense for a lot of Asian Americans. And for me, I think it was in March. I'm not sure if it was in March or April, but I remember walking down the street. I live kind of close to Chinatown, but I wasn't in Chinatown in Philadelphia. I was in my neighborhood and I parked my car and I was walking to my apartment, and this guy drives past in his car and he rolls down his window and he's like, "Go back to where the fuck you came from." And I was like, I looked around, I was like, is he talking to me? And he was talking to me. And I'm like, oh shit. And I felt some type of way about it. It was the first time I've ever experienced like racism in that sense for me. Besides my ex-boyfriend that told me that he couldn't be with me because I was Asian, but we were together for 2 years and it took him 2 years to realize that. Anyway, that's a whole other story that I've already talked about on my live stream on Twitch, so I'm not going to get into that, but I also have a YouTube video. If you guys want to know that story, my ex-boyfriend dumped me because I was Asian. It's very weird. Anyway, but again, this is nothing new, but recently it's been really bad. And this just like hurts my heart because a lot of the attacks recently are on elderly Asian people. And I mean, should we go through some of it? It's like, it like breaks my heart to even just like read off some of these. I think the main one though that kind of really caught the attention of like mainstream media and all of that was the 85-year-old that was killed in San Francisco. He was like shoved over really hard, and he was Thai, I believe. And again, it just hits me a little hard because I am Thai too. So, and then there's the one that was on the subway. I think it was a Filipino in New York, got his face entirely slashed. A lot of these that I'm seeing are in California, but guys, this happens everywhere, whether it's a vicious attack or whether it's just like microaggressions and stuff like that. It still happens all the time. And I think, I'm not asking you guys to do anything. I'm just like, I want you guys to be aware of it and like try to not turn a blind eye towards it. I feel like a lot of us, I don't want to get involved, and I get that, but at the same time, it's just like, it's like the more people know, you know what I mean? And that's just in general. So I think people just need to be more aware and stick up for others. If you see something happening, I think you should say something. Don't put yourself in danger, obviously. But, it just hurts my heart because I'm so glad that my mom is in like a suburb and like she doesn't go anywhere, she doesn't walk anywhere. If she did like go on like walks and stuff, I'd be like, Mom, do not go, stay home. I don't like, you never know who's around the corner, you never know who is in the neighborhood. Hi Akib, what's up? Welcome to this YouTube stream. Akib is the best. He watched every live stream on Twitch almost. He was my mod, one of my mods, along with Mr. Santos on Twitch. So thank you so much, Akib. I got to figure out mods here on YouTube, but I'll do that later. And I need to fix my chat as well. But anyway, so Mary says, I worry every time my parents and grandparents go out now. Yeah, and like, what a terrible feeling. You know what I mean? Like that you have to worry about your parents going on a walk because they're Asian. So I just want, again, I just want to bring awareness to the topic. I just, again, I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention it and spread a little bit of knowledge and make people more aware. So that's just where I'm at. Okay. We're not going to go too deep into it, but, I hope you guys will be just as active, you know, when it comes to like anti-Asian like racism as you are with like BLM, because that's where I'm at. Let's see. Club Nan says, I'm from San Francisco and it's really heartbreaking and shocking. There's barely anybody out in the streets, so there aren't even people out and about to witness these things. Yeah, like it's a pandemic, so people aren't around to witness. I mean, if it's caught on camera, like fingers crossed, you know what I mean? Winifred Chan says, I'm terrified to go out now and even more worried about my parents. Yeah. Again, it's more the elderly. I think young people still get attacked and victimized and stuff like that, but the elderly are so, obviously they're a little bit more helpless. So that's who they attack, because if someone was going to come up to me, I have pepper spray. I did a little, you know, martial arts training in my time, a little bit here and there, so I kind of know what to do, but goodness gracious. Sucks even more when it is other minorities that are doing this. I know. That's the thing. It really does. I mean, it just like breaks my heart when you see other minorities like doing these things to Asian people. It's just like, you guys, like, we're both out here like struggling in America because we're not white, you know? Akib says, I've been more outspoken lately, and honestly, I wish I had the strength when I was younger to speak up. Being Indian Asian that he is, it's hard with the rising violence and many so-called Americans. Yeah. I mean, we can't go back, right? So I'm glad to see that like you're a little bit more outspoken now. I am too. Like, I never got into it when I was younger. Like, and again, I don't think I was ever really aware of kind of like what, like, if that was happening. Like, I had no idea. I didn't watch the news when I was younger either. So Vlog This says we have to stick up for each other as minorities. I agree. Amen to that. Dear Jessica, hi, welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in. My mom was just diagnosed with breast cancer. My dad with rheumatoid arthritis. I'm scared for them all the time when they're going to work and stores. Yeah, like it's, and I don't know. Like, I can't, like, I don't fear for my life, but again, it's more the elderly, and just like they have to worry to go to the store. It's heartbreaking. It's even harder to identify these perpetrators because they're all maxed up. Security cameras can only do so much. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard, especially now, because everybody thinks that they can get away with everything because they do have a mask on and there's no witnesses around because it's COVID. So we just need to really support Asian Americans. I think I need to do better as well. I don't know what else to do, but at the same time, like, we can donate, we can support certain organizations, we can spread the word. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just, again, this is not a very fun part of my live stream, and I know that. I think I have like a little segment that's always kind of like, all right, Jerlyn, get it over with, right? But I think it's important, and I think this should be something that everybody kind of has on their mind. But yeah. All right, let's see. There's now a growing volunteer group in the Bay Area to escort elderly people around town. That's great. That makes my heart happy. Which brings me to my, I used to volunteer all the time at the homeless shelter, kind of down the street from me. Yeah, it's like down the street from me. And I stopped going once COVID happened, but I went there every week, served food. So I'm glad to know there's like volunteers that are doing that in the Bay Area. that's amazing. I would definitely be a part of something like that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like I think about going back to the homeless shelter to volunteer again because everybody was so nice. I was there every week and everyone's like, hey, you're back. And everyone's like super sweet, but it's just COVID's the whole thing, you know? So let's see. That's awesome. I'm going to see if we have something like that here in Minnesota. I think that's what you're saying. I put find friends on my parents' phone just so I know where they are. Absolutely. That's a good idea. I'm going to be like, Mom, share your location. But my mom's not watching, but she doesn't have a life. She goes to work and she comes home. And if she does go somewhere, I take her. So I will protect her if anything happens. But it's a good idea. If you guys have family that's not close, just like, hey, share your location or like something like that. Oh, Mississippi. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks for correcting me. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, Minnesota's MN. Okay. All right. A little brain fart there. All right. I'm not perfect. Okay. Does anybody else have any comments or stories about like the attack on Asian Americans? I know, again, I don't want to stress about it too much, but I think it's really important. I'm glad that I took a little bit of time to talk about it. We've already been streaming for almost an hour, so I do kind of want to move forward. I don't want to like keep you guys forever. Again, if you're just tuning in, I typically stream for like an hour and a half. So we have like 30 minutes to get through like the rest of the stuff, but I think it'll be pretty fast. So thank you for everyone also who is chatting with me. I really appreciate it. You guys make it easier when I have people talking to me in the chat. It's not just me sitting here like awkwardly, but I appreciate you guys so much for talking to me and commenting. The time is flying. Like, I feel like we just started 20 minutes ago and it's been 52 minutes, which is crazy. I always think about doing longer streams, but at the same time, like I start to get thirsty, but I do have my glass of water here. Glass of water. ASMR. Did you guys hear that? I don't know. Also, my bourbon. I'll take another swig. Cheers. Boop. I love these. It's all tea. It's all tea. Is it tea? Where's the tea? Who has tea? Just kidding. All right. So what else? Should we move on? We should move on, right? Salute. I genuinely look forward to it. Thanks so much. Akib, again, has been like the GOAT. Always tuning in. I appreciate your messages. I see all your messages, everyone. If you guys didn't know. If you message me on Instagram, I see it. And I'll reply to all of them. Unless you're being disrespectful. Then I won't. Okay. Also, oh, yeah, the tea when it's about dating. Absolutely. Really quick, I did want to give you guys a little spoiler. Really quick, I have a video. I think it's going to be up either tomorrow or Monday. Does she read these? Yes, I do read the comments. Anyway, we're gonna move forward. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek, but I do have a nail video that's gonna be posted again Friday or Monday. But I showed these in a haul video a few weeks ago, and I actually tried them out. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen like my little thing about it. I don't know, but it's the static nails press-ons. You guys, if you want to save money, but you want your nails to look fire, press-ons are the way to go. I've used Kiss. You can get those at the drugstore. I've used like all the ones at the drugstore already. They don't compare to these. I don't know what is in, I don't know, the glue to these. It's like some voodoo magic. My press-ons stayed on for like, which is crazy. Press-ons usually fall off within like 5 days or something like that. But these are so good. I wore these. I also, Shameless plug, guys. I do have a coupon code if you guys want to check these out. You save 15% off your purchase by using my code. But anyway, these are so good. I was I was really surprised. And then my friend bought them, and then hers are still on, which is kind of crazy. But honestly, it's the glue. I think it's the glue, because you can probably get press-on nails anywhere. And I even have like the plain ones. Mary says, I have $3 press-ons from AliExpress on right now. Yes, girl. Okay. I love press-on life. I don't care who wants to come for me, but like these are great. And the static nail ones are like bougie. Shout out to Daisy for sending these to me. Thank you, Daisy. But yeah, use my code if you want to try these out. They are so good. I used a lot of glue, and I wanted to see how long they would last. You can use them for like a few days if you want to. Just use less glue. I have a whole video coming out. I don't know why I'm going over this. I have a whole video. It's fine. You'll see that tomorrow or Monday. But these are so good, you guys. So 15% off. Use Jerlyn 15 if you want to. Okay, let's see. Do dating advice videos. I'm about to get there. If you give me a second, okay? It's on the list. Come on. I'm just saying. We're gonna need to get a mod up in here. Mr. Santos, we're gonna have to figure out the mod situation soon. Yeah, Mary says she uses a different glue. So anyway, if you guys want to, check them out. So good. Or check out the video when it comes out, because that will be coming out soon. Okay, so, all right, let's move on. Let's go. What everybody is here for, dating, right? So if you guys are new to like my channel or any of that, I did a lot of dating videos a few years ago when I was dating. And Mary says, buff file your nails before. Yep, that's exactly what I did, Mary. You know how to do it too. Anyway, so I used to do a lot of dating videos, whether it was like story times, advice, anything like that. 2 to 3 years ago. And I stopped doing them, and I know a lot of you guys love them. I just didn't date as much, and it was hard for me to kind of, I guess, be into the video because I wasn't dating, you know? And 2020 was a wash. I think 2019 I took a break from dating for sure. And then 2020 ended up being a wash anyway because of the pandemic. So we are here now. We are here. It's 2021. Happy New Year. And I don't know. I think it was more end of January, which was like a couple weeks ago. Come on, Jerlyn. Yeah, like mid to end of January, I kind of just like flipped a switch. I don't know what it was. I think it was everything from my daily routine. It just gave me such a better, clearer mindset on everything. Like, hashtag we want dating advice. Okay, I'm getting there. But anyway, so I got on an entire like morning routine. So if you guys are feeling like you're in a rut, or if you're single, and I have a lot of girls message me with like their dating problems, they ask me for advice. If you guys want advice like straight up, you can message me on Instagram. Like, I will respond to you. I talk to a lot of viewers on Instagram, but I get these messages all the time, and they're just like, I'm still single, and you know, I'm kind of depressed about it, and it breaks my heart when I hear that, because I mean, I guess I took a break from dating. I wouldn't say I was depressed because of that reason, that because I was single. Other things were going on. Like, I was going through a whole shitload of stuff in 2020, especially over the summer. You guys know I was a hot mess. And I was still struggling with, you know, myself towards the end of the year. So this new year, again, it was like more like mid-January. I was like, shit needs to change. I need to get my mind right. I want a happy mind. That's just like the feeling. It's the bad way to phrase it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. James Trail. Hi, James. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Vlog this says, I dated a little in 2020. It was rough. It still is. I hear that. Wasabi says, I'm not dating. I've been focusing on trying to be more interesting on my own. See, that's exactly what we're talking about today. I love that. Thank you so much for saying that, Wasabi. James, I definitely side with you on all these hate crimes on Asians. Hate on anyone is for the matter. It's all fucked up. Yep. I have a Filipino aunt, and I would be upset if something happened to her. Absolutely, James. 100%. Mary says, I never dated and I'm 25. Wasabi says, hopefully I meet a good man one day. Vlog this says, I'm dating on and off. I'm not searching for anything right now, but I'm going to get back to it. Mary asks, what shampoo do you use? Right now I use Joico Volume, I think. Yeah, it's Joico. It's okay. I don't love it, but cleans my hair. What is dating? Mr. Sanchez, what is dating? Craig says, here to happy minds. Cheers. Cheers. So yeah, I was not well, I don't think. I know I was not well over the summer, and then towards the end of the year, I was like digging myself out of it. If you guys watched all those videos, like I was diagnosed with PCOS, I was stressed out by my job, like it was all these things. And towards the end of the year, I was just like, I can't be doing this anymore. I need to like change it. And like no one, and here's the thing, this is not really dating, it's just like life in general, but no one's going to change your life for you, you know. And I think that also kind of ties into like, you shouldn't be looking for somebody. You shouldn't be looking for a man. You shouldn't be looking for a woman like to complete you. That's just not going to lead to like a really happy, successful relationship. Any relationship, you know. I think it's hard because most people, especially like my generation and younger, you know, I feel like everybody's kind of lost. So they feel like, you know what, let's just find someone to maybe complete my puzzle, which leads me to, before I forget, I left it in the description box. If you guys have not watched the Netflix comedy series, Daniel Sloss, episode 2 called Jigsaw, you guys, it just made me feel so better about my situation, about everybody else's situation. It really changed my mindset on how I look at things, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, it talks about how, I left it in the chat if you guys want to check it out later. It's like a 10-minute like video, but it just makes you realize that like everybody has no idea what they're doing. Everybody is figuring it out. Everybody has their own puzzle they're trying to piece together. So there's no way in hell that, you know, it's going to be easy to find someone that fits your puzzle perfectly. Like, that's kind of like the gist of it. There's more to it. I would go watch it. I don't do it justice, like describing it, but it really did help me realize, like, you know, people don't learn to love themselves, so they find someone to love them. And that is not healthy, because there's always going to be something that you don't love about yourself, because you never learned to love yourself. So, you know, I feel like I do come off like, oh, like, I have my shit together, I know what I'm doing. Like, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I just voice it more to you guys, and I'm a little bit more open with my life. So, like, I think I come across like, oh, very confident, which in some aspects I am, but like, I'm learning to like love myself in every single way possible. Not just like one thing, but like everything that I'm doing at the same time, you know? Because some people will be like, oh yeah, I love myself, but I hate my job. But it's just like, your job is like a huge part of your life. So if you're not happy in like majority of the aspects of your life, like, you're not truly happy. So I think everybody just needs to take a step back and really learn to love themselves and not be so hard on yourself if you are single. I'm a perpetually single person. I am. That's just who I am. And I'm okay with it. And I've come to that point where I'm just like, I'm not upset about it anymore. I actually haven't been upset about being single for a while because 2019 I did not date because I didn't want to. But back in like 2017, I was just like, I don't have a boyfriend. Everybody's married. Everybody's having kids. And people are still doing that. And I'm not. I'm not even close to it. I don't have a boyfriend. So, and I'm fine with it. At this point, like, I don't really care. Wasabi says amen. Da-da-da. Thank you, Mr. Santos, for dropping those details in the chat. Appreciate you. Dating is about searching for a romantic partner that is truly your best friend, says Vlog This. I agree. I mean, yeah. I'm like thinking about it. Like, yeah, I agree with that. I think everybody needs, because everybody tries to jump in so quickly with, like, I need to find my forever person. But at the same time, like, your life, a complete and successful life is not always marriage and kids. And I think that's also something that society, as a society, has like implanted in our minds that like, you have to be married by 30, you have to have kids, you have to do all these things, you have to like know exactly what you're doing and like at a certain age. But it's just like, that's not the case at all. It's so hard to find the right person, but they are out there. Absolutely. How are you single though? Okay. Thank you for asking that. I get that question a lot. How are you single? Why are you single? And I was having this conversation with one of my girlfriends, Nat. I don't know if you're here, Nat. If you are, say what's up in the chat. But I was talking to my friend Natalie, and she's in a relationship, but I'm single, and then our other friend Sarah is single. So like Sarah and I always go back and forth. It's funny because we're just like, did you match with this guy? I'm about to go on a date with this guy. Like, are you talking to him? Like, we'll go back and forth because like we're both in Philadelphia and we're just like, we don't want to like date the same guys. But I was having this conversation with Natalie because I forget, maybe, I don't know if someone messaged me like, how are you still single or whatever. And I was talking to Natalie. I was just like, honestly, I'm still single, and I'm okay with being single because I don't know. I realize like I don't need, this sounds really bad, but like I don't need a man because one, I have a vibrator. I have several vibrators. Okay. So that's that. If I want a man to take me out to dinner, I can take myself out, but my girlfriends take me out all the time. I take my girlfriends out all the time. I had a shopping date with Natalie the other day and I bought her lunch. You know, we take each other out. I don't know, pay for bills. I pay my bills right now. So like, it's like, I'm single because I don't need to be with anybody. And I haven't found someone that like I want to give my time to. That's like my biggest thing is like, don't disrespect my time. I said this so many times on streams and videos. Like, if I give you my time, I probably am interested. Well, yeah, I mean, I am. But yeah, I feel like I've been single because like my girlfriends take me out, even for like, oh, for Valentine's Day, I'm single. And I saw, or maybe I heard on the radio, they're like, oh, this girl called in and she was like sad because she was single on Valentine's Day, so they gave her like roses or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm doing this whole thing with my girlfriends. So like, I got them like chocolates and like this whole thing. So like, we do that for each other. And like, Natalie brought up this hilarious point. She was like, she saw this meme, or I don't know what she saw, but she was just like, it said, why don't we just marry our girlfriends, and then if we want to have sex, just find a man, or whichever way you guys flow, you know what I mean? But I thought about it. I'm just like, that is so true, because like even shopping on Tuesday, Natalie and I were out shopping and I saw so many things that would look good on Sarah. So I was like, should we get it for Sarah? And it's just like, a man would never do that, you know? I mean, not that I've ever met, but it's just like, our girlfriends take care of us. Our girlfriends give us advice. Our girlfriends comfort us. Yeah, I mean, I was like, you know what, Nat? That's kind of like a genius idea. Like, let's just marry our girlfriends, and then like, if we need to have sex or we need to do any of that, you know. I'm just kidding, you guys. But like, maybe that's someone's truth. So like, I don't think we should like bag on anything like that, because that's how you want to live your life. So be it, you know? But yeah, thank you for bringing that up, because that kind of just flowed right into what I was going to talk about anyway. But yeah, like in general, you guys, I think people need to learn to love themselves before they try to give themselves to somebody else, because you can't force someone to love you if you don't love yourself. Like, you hear that all the time, and it's the fucking truth. So I sound like a broken record, but here we are. And I think people need to stop lying to themselves, and they need to let go of this idea of like a perfect relationship and trying to fit somebody in their puzzle. And let me just tell you, you guys, don't ever try to change someone. People, they're just like, they're not going to change. It sounds really bad, but like in the whole Daniel Sloss Netflix series or episodes or comedy, whatever, he says like, you know, sometimes we get so deep into a relationship, and I got this way as well with my ex-boyfriend. I had this idea in my mind of this relationship that I curated in my mind, and I got mad because he didn't live up to that idea that I made up. You know what I mean? Like, but it wasn't him. Like, that wasn't that person at all. So I think we need to stop trying to like make up these scenarios, or, you know, make up these people and try to change them or try to fit them into something that's just not going to work. It will save you a lot of time. Just watch that Netflix thing, okay? Like, just watch it. I don't know how else to say it. Mr. Sanchez, I just spit out my water. Oh my gosh. It's so easy to settle for someone just for the sake of it, of having someone, and it's not worth it. Yeah, and it's hard because I get it. Everybody's like searching for like companionship, and you just want to have somebody to like talk to or like be around, whatever. I get that. I don't know. I love being alone at the same time. I like being in a relationship. I do. But I also am okay with like being by myself. I've been by myself for years. So I'm doing fine, right, guys? You're single because maybe you haven't found a person on your level. Some guys probably aren't as ambitious and hardworking. Thank you, Wasabi. That was really nice of you to say. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. That was really sweet. So to wrap that up, I'm just gonna move forward with like living my life and trying to execute things that make me happy. Again, I started talking about it, but I'm on this like morning routine that has just me in such a better mindset. Wake up at the same time every day, go to the gym for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, get some work done, and like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, drink water. If you guys take anything out of this live stream today, is to drink water. You need to drink a gallon of water a day. It has changed my life so much. Your body wakes up just like, you feel so much better when you drink a gallon of water a day. I am telling you, you're welcome. It's nothing new, but I think people find it really hard to drink water. And I drink water all the time, but I still, as a water drinker, I would probably only drink like 40 ounces of water a day because I had like the 40-ounce Hydro Flask. But now I have this big thing. Look how big this is. I got this off. Oh, sorry, that was loud. I got this off Amazon. It's huge. Drink it. I just have this because I need to track. Okay. I just need to know where I am. I do have this glass right here just because I'm not going to be drinking out of that on live stream. It's a little silly. But, let's see. I just finally let go of the fantasy I had with a man I was involved with for years. It was a weight off my shoulders to stop trying to make him into what I wanted him to be. Absolutely. Absolutely, you guys. Don't try to change someone. Don't do it. If you really love them or if you really want to be with them, you're going to like them for every aspect of them. Every flaw that they have, whatever they do, whatever they don't do. And it's the same, and it's vice versa. Like, I'm not going to be with someone that is going to be like, stop YouTube, stop live streaming. I don't like that, or whatever. Like, you're just not my person. Like, if you have those thoughts and feelings towards me, but it's something that I enjoy, like truly enjoy, you're not my person. That's it. And I move on. I used to get so hung up on it. Like, oh my gosh, he doesn't like that I do YouTube. And I'm just like, maybe I should stop. And I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, that's me. So if you don't love that part of me, you don't love me. Also from Daniel Sloss. Just watch that Netflix special. Okay. We're going to move on because we've been streaming for 76 minutes. So, Mr. Santos says, I love my gallon water bottle. I love it too. I feel so accomplished when I finish my water bottle. Okay. All right, let's move on. Biz update. I'm really excited to tell you guys a little bit more. So actually, I need your help, okay? I really do need your help. So I haven't talked too much about the biz. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to be starting a stationery company this year. It was supposed to happen last year. It did not happen. Whatever. You can follow me. I should have put it in the chat. I'm terrible. Anyway, follow my Insta. I'll leave it here in the chat on Instagram. IG. So that's what it is on Instagram, okay? So I am starting a stationery company. Wasabi says, oh my gosh, yes. It's just very fitting to me. I love stationery. I love notebooks. I love pens. I love marker. I just love it all, right? So thank you, Mr. Santos. I love it all. So I am coming out with my own stationery, and I'm really excited about it. And my hope was to have it released on my birthday. My birthday is March 15th. So that was my hope. And just this week, I got an email from my manufacturer, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen on March 15th, and it breaks my heart. And then I was talking to my friends, and we were strategizing, and we're just like, you could do pre-orders, but I'm just like, I fucking hate pre-orders myself. So I don't know if I want to put you guys through that, because I just hate waiting. So I want to know your opinion. I'm just curious. Would you guys rather me just push back the launch date until I have everything, or would you guys not mind a pre-order? I don't like pre-orders, so I'm leaning towards just pushing it back, which breaks my heart because I really want it to be launch on my birthday. But timing wise, it's just not going to happen. And you guys, it's the most stressful thing working with manufacturers, designing, all of that. All the designs are going to be original designs, either by myself or my brother, who is going to be a part of the business as well. So it's a family business. I'm really excited, but it's just so much to handle, and it just stresses me out so much. But here we are, right? And I did get a question. I don't know if this person's watching, but I posted an Instagram poll or a question box, and somebody asked oh, how much is it to start a business or whatever? So I'm going to get into that in a second. Mary says, I hate pre-order. Vlog this says, pushing back the launch date is better. Okay, I'm just going to do that. All right. Shit happens. And I think for the longest time, I've put off this project because I was scared, or I didn't know, like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go, and it's been a really great learning process, but it's been really stressful only because there's just so many different things to it. So I'm going to push back the launch, probably, most likely. But follow us on Instagram, and I'll keep you guys updated there. I'm going to do more sneak peeks on there as well. But back to the question, someone asked, how much have I spent already to start the business? And so far, just like an average, I probably spent $5K. When it comes to, just another sneak peek, I'm going to be launching, the first launch is 12 products, which I'm excited about. So it's going to be a 12 product launch, and a lot of it is going to be, again, original designs, but also my theme for the entire branding. Again, we're going to have like a story and everything, but like, since I'm just talking to you guys on here now, I might as well tell you. But my thought is, when it comes to like collections and releases, is to have like, to be a very like current, so things that are happening currently. But I am such an old soul. I love nostalgic things. So it's going to be like half current, what's happening now, what's cool now, and then half like what was cool back then. If you guys get my drift. I'm trying not to tell you too much, but like, I want to give you guys an idea of what like I have coming out. I was so ready to fill my cart. Akeem, you're like, again, you're the GOAT. I love you. You're amazing. Mary says, I'm ready. Take my money. Do you know how you're going to celebrate your 30th? We're going to get into that, how I'm going to celebrate my 30th in a second. But yeah, I just want to give you guys, or I just want to get your opinion on that and give you guys a little sneak peek. I will, you know what? I'm just going to give you guys a sneak peek of one of the designs that I absolutely love. I actually did this design, and I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be, but I'm going to show you the design. It's a blurry picture because I took a picture of a picture, but this gives you a sneak peek. So if you are like born in the 1990s or can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a sneak peek. Okay. It's just one of the designs, and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, also, if you guys, I'm also super excited about the PR boxes because I just love a good PR box. I get PR boxes sent to me often, so I'm so excited to curate my own PR boxes and pick who I'm sending these boxes to. So I'm like really excited about these PR boxes. But if you guys are interested, or if you feel like you have like an aesthetic that is like, that would like fit into your lifestyle, or if you are online, if you have a YouTube or an Instagram and stuff like that, if you're interested in a PR box, let me know, and we can maybe dig into it and see, we can get you one. Mary says, can you sell the PR box too? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see what all goes into it first. I'm only purchasing a certain amount of boxes because they're going to be custom, obviously. I'm thinking about doing them red, or just all matte, or just like all blacked out. I don't know yet, but okay. Sworn Sister says, are you still working? I am working. I'm working on, so I'm not with the startup company anymore. I've said this before, I think, I don't know when, but I'm not with the startup company anymore, but I am working. So I'm working on a few like different projects and stuff like that. So yes, I'm working on this business as well. So, okay, cool. Okay. So that's the update on the biz. Thank you guys so much for like giving me your suggestions. I'm just going to push back the launch date, even though it breaks my heart that I have to, but my manufacturer was just like, it's not going to happen. And let me just tell you, oh wait, let me go back, because I didn't tell you. No, I did tell you. I'm losing my mind. I've been talking for too long, I think. Anyway, the reason that everything is delayed, one, it's Lunar New Year and just shit's all crazy, but I got the samples and I wasn't happy with it, so they had to like go through and like change. Obviously the changes take a while, so I didn't think I was going to need that many changes when I got the samples. I have some of the products here. I want to show you guys, but I don't at the same time. I gave you a sneak peek of the design, so it's fine. But a big advice, if you are starting a business and you're like making things, if you can afford to buy samples, buy the samples first. Because if I just ran with what they were suggesting and I didn't receive the actual samples in my hands, I would have been so upset. And if you're producing like thousands of them, yeah. So if you are producing something and starting a business, buy samples. It's a little expensive. Like, I think like 5 things to make. And these are stationery items, so they're not like elaborate, right? It was like $200. So anyway, buy samples just because you're probably going to want to change them. You just want to make sure that you're happy with what you're paying for, right? And I had already sent them payment. I sent them thousands of dollars, so it's like I want to get it right. Right. Okay. So that is pretty much that. I did get a question on what I am doing for my 30th birthday, and I feel like some people might feel some type of way about this, but I'm going to do everything I can to be safe, and the people around me, I want to keep them safe as well. But for my 30th birthday, I am going to Vegas and booked the flight, booked the hotel this week. I am so excited. I haven't traveled in a long time, and I plan to not travel after that either, but I'm turning 30, and my birthday last year was a wash, like everybody else's birthday, but I am really excited. Mr. Santos, am I invited? Yes, you are invited. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've been to Vegas before, but we're just going for a weekend, and I'm like an old lady. I just want to go to a show. I don't gamble, but I want to go to a show, and I want to go to dinner. Like I'm very simple and very easy. So yeah, I'm going to Vegas, and I will vlog it. Absolutely, for you guys, because I know you guys would want to see that. And I'm going just with a few close friends, and it's gonna be really fun. So I'm excited. We'll do the whole vlog. I'll try to do it on TikTok too, because like the travel things on TikTok look so cool. So hi Lex, thanks for joining. Vegas will definitely be fun. Are you going to film a little? I'm going to film a vlog. Not going to like do sit down videos there because we're only there for the weekend, and I don't want to force myself to film a video while I'm there, you know? But yeah, I'm really excited. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. And I think we're like wrapping up at like the perfect time. We're almost at 90 minutes. So maybe I did time this out perfectly. I do my best to like time out these topics. So yeah, if anybody has any last minute questions before we sign off today, leave them in the chat now. I appreciate everybody that joined today and that's watching. I'm going to fix the chat for next time. Because I know it just looks terrible. I'm so sorry. So if you're watching this after the live stream, I'm sorry that the chat's not working. It's like randomly working. It's weird, really weird. Let's see. Update your dating advice videos for 2021. Yeah, I mean, it's not on the top of my list to do more dating advice videos, but it will happen, you guys. It will definitely happen. So I will do my best for you. If you need advice, message me. I talk to people all the time on Instagram. What kind of shows are you going to check out in Vegas? I think we're just going to I would love to see the Cirque du Soleil show. I've seen them before. Like they have different versions, but they are canceled right now. But they do have like this extravaganza. I don't know. Like people do flips and I don't know. It's like very Vegas. But I'm like really lame and like really corny. Like I like that shit. So that's just who I am. Alan was trying to convince me to do like one of those like male strip tease shows. Not gonna do it. Not doing that. Club Nat, I went to Vegas recently and I felt really safe. Thank you so much for saying that. That eases my mind a little. Please please do a birthday vlog, sworn sister. Absolutely. I'm going to do a vlog for you guys. Yeah, Thunder Down Under. That was it. We're not doing it. Sorry. Magic Mike night is fun. That's so funny. I can't see you clearly. It's dark. I know. I'm sorry. It's funny because my lighting on this is fine. My lighting, I don't know. Maybe turn up your lighting. I don't know. I don't want to make it too bright. I don't want to like wash out my face completely. And I'm like really oily right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, again, any last minute questions, drop them in the chat. We're going to sign off in a little bit. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. And my plan is to do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. So if you're not doing anything on Thursdays, you can tune in every Thursday. We're going to talk about different things, different topics. If you have any suggestions or requests, leave them in the chat or comment down below if you're watching this after the fact, because I am going to post this. But yeah. All right, Mr. Santos is trying to get me in trouble in Vegas. I mean, it wouldn't be trouble. Like, no, it's fine. All right. I've been to a few male strip shows with my girls. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably convince me. Let's be honest. Make her vlog that. I don't know if I don't think I can put that on YouTube, honestly. It's going to be demonetized for sure. 100% demonetized. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I don't know. And yeah, I can't waste this. This was expensive. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm tired. My eyes are dry. I need to take my contacts out. But again, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. All of my handles are there. Follow me on TikTok. I just posted a new dance TikTok. It was really fun. I also posted on Instagram Reels. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it already. But follow me. Like this video. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. And I'll see you next Thursday. Hopefully you guys can make it next Thursday for my live stream as well. And yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you.